I did say goodnight. However, I forgot to talk about Lisa and Rob from Real Right and Uncut. So Lisa's channel, I believe the new channel's name is Boss Lady. And she comes on quite frequently, and I stop by, and I listen and I support because we like Lisa. You know what I'm saying? I like Lisa. And I don't fault Lisa for being in love with the illusion of love. Everybody, love is beautiful. I love love. I love love. I love to see people in love. I'm like Eric Benet, don't love just don't love me. And it's fine. And Jasmine Sullivan, right? Doing one. But Lisa has to understand that what her ideal love isn't love, right? And she talks about what her ex-husband, her baby father, how he used to he chased her with a car. She had to climb over a fence, and her son almost got hit and stuff. And then she moves on to saying how she met Rob on, I think, Facebook dating, and he didn't tell her when they initially met that he was actually in a rehab, and like she moved him in like in a, I think he said within that week of meeting him. And I'm like, yo, this is what's wrong. But they've been together for like 4 years or something like that. And he's like really disrespectful in front of her sons and shit like that. And it's just like, how do you allow that? See, it's just one thing. And I always said to myself that, when I get with a man, let's say I've had a child and this man is not treating me right. I couldn't stand for my child, especially if I had sons, to sit there and watch me get verbally and mentally attacked because of the choices I made. So that means that I'm not making good decisions. Your children look up to you as a mentor, as a reference guide. You know what I mean? Well, I remember when mom or dad did this, that, the third. Let me apply this to this situation. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I remember my moms or my pops went through this or whatever. I remember they going, yeah, let me do. She can't be a reference book because the father ain't shit. The biological father ain't shit. Rob said that the father don't come to the Lisa tried to throw up the biological father in his face when he be looking out for those kids and how the father don't be doing nothing, and the only time Lisa bring him up is when she want to make Rob feel bad. So then you bring this nigga that you barely knew in your house that's a bona fide junkie in your house, and he's spitting Lisa's face like, yo, your kids watch your lives, your kids. Yo, you let this nigga spit in your face and he sucks dick? Are you kidding me? He sucks dick. Fuck fellatio. He sucks dick. He doesn't perform fellatio. He sucks dick. He's a nasty, disgusting, grimy, fucking male prostitute. He's a male whore. He's a crackhead. I don't like when people call me crackheads. Nigga, you smoke crack, you shoot up. Nigga, shooting up is worse. That drugs is drugs, but in my eyes, somebody skin popping, that's way worse than them smoking fucking crack, motherfucker. They ain't gonna catch you on hepatitis smoking crack. They ain't gonna catch AIDS fucking taking crack. But you know who catch AIDS and hepatitis? Motherfuckers that use intravenous drugs. Mm-hmm. They certainly do. So the other day, a couple of nights before, Rob was being real disrespectful to Lisa. So then, I think it was like Friday, so Saturday he was there, and he was sleeping. So he get up or whatever, and he arguing back and forth with the chat. So somebody said, hold on, I got a yawn. All right. So somebody had said something about him, and he was like, yeah, suck my dick, suck my dick, suck my dick. And I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like, why are you allowing him to speak like that to your supporters? But we be talking cash money shit to Rob too. And he's like, yo, suck my dick. So I was like, I know he ain't talking about nobody sucking no dick. I have wrote that. I was like, I know he ain't talking about nobody sucking no dick, but he the biggest dick sucker of them all, literally. We're the white man so he can suck his cock. Rob likes sucking white cock and dirty vagina, crackhead vagina. It's like he was talking cash money shit like he that nigga. So he was like, yeah, and I'm gonna stick this dick in Lisa tonight. And I'm like, whoa, whoa. First of all, he talking like he a teenager. This is somebody's grandfather. Rob is like damn near 60 years old. Lisa's almost 50. Her fucking children in there. You saying you talking like that all loud and stuff. You got no respect for that household. I mean, damn, at least you fucking disrespect her. Have a little respect for the kids that's in the household. So he's saying that shit. Baby, 20 minutes ain't even fucking passed. And guess what? So she go in the kitchen with him during this live. And next thing you know, he was like, yeah, get off that live. Get off that phone. Yo, she dropped us like a bad fucking habit. This motherfucker, she's like, yeah, I gotta, I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go, y'all. You know how Lisa talk, yeah, I'm gonna go, y'all. And yo, that motherfucker was out of here. Rob said jump, she say ha ha. So now I understand where psychology eats and the rest of them, they like, yo, they just wash their hands of the situation. It's like, because it's impossible. Lisa, it's impossible to feel sorry for you. That's your man, that's your man. But what we're asking you is, when he's stressing you out, don't look for sympathy, because we can't give that to you. We can't afford you. We can't afford to give that to you. This is a waste. You know what I'm saying? Everybody supports you moving on or whatever. And like I said, I don't judge people. Well, I do judge people. But I don't judge people when they love decisions. But this is totally dangerous, Lisa, in every kind of fucking way, health-wise. You fucking slurping him down and he's putting his mouth on women's feet and their vaginas that are out in the street that are sex workers, and they're high risk because they take all types of drugs. They don't even take baths. And this is what you're bringing in your house to sit on the same toilet seat as your fucking children sit? Nah, Lisa, you got like fucked up. And Lisa, me and you are still cool and everything. But Lisa, really, with Rob acting up, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to feel no kind of way. And you're not asking us to feel no kind of way. But this is what you deserve. You're saying this is what you're deserving. This is what you deserve. And I'm going to agree with you right now. Because at the level of disrespect, especially for the World Wide Web to see, it's astonishing. No one should disrespect you on or offline, but when you put it online, yeah, that's kind of crazy. But yeah, Lisa, take care of yourself. Be good to yourself. But listen to this. I don't got nothing to say. I'm still going to come to the chat, but I ain't got nothing to say about you, your man, you, and when y'all going through stuff. It ain't my business in the first place. You brought it here, but you made it our concern. But it is what it is at this point. So yeah, have a good night. And that's all I want to say about that. Peace.